Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Avowed. We're here in the garden. Or, I think we're in the garden. This is the garden, right? We're not like still on our way to the garden. But we're looking for Sapodol. And yeah, this is a very beautiful area. It really is. So we gotta go through that door, but I see there's an entrance up here. So we're gonna go up here first. Gonna explore every nook and cranny of this place. Ooh. What is over here? More godless ruins. Okay. Oh, man, the lighting right now is so great. Alright, there's a fake door there. Or a real door. Fake wall. There we go. Oh, the button was up here. Whoa. I didn't even notice all those Delmgans over there. Look at all these tablets. One hell of a reading episode if you had to read all those. Bunch of bones. Very atmospheric. The charm of bones. Summon a trio of skeletons to fight with you. Since it is comprised of various small bones affixed to a cord of sinew, this macabre necklace stinks of the grave. The noise created by the bones clinking together sounds like a gruesome chime, causing your hair to stand on end. This particular charm was lovingly crafted by a self-serving, hedonistic, death godlike chanter who used his power of beckoning the dead to unusual ends. And that's one hell of a description. Hedonistic, death godlike chanter. It's gonna be my next class, next character. As a master musician, he never found other living players to be at his level of skill, and so instead taught his undead minions how to play just as he did. Thus did he become the ringleader of his own vile marching band. Damn. The whole story right there.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad?
You're not going mad. Not yet, anyway. Living steel chunk.
What is the meaning of this? It can't be real.
Wait, is this her parents?
It's an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing.
Holy shit. It's your family's lab all over again.
But worse. So much worse. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go?
Think the garden is misleading us, playing with our senses.
Wanna know what I think? I think someone's laughing at me. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward.
Godlike of Sapodol, long have we awaited you.
Whoa.
Finally, you've come home.
How is this not the strangest thing that has happened today?
Oh my gods. They're alive?
You hear them too?
I can hear them, but not with my ears. It feels like someone hitting my soul with a tuning fork.
Talk to them, Giada.
How? Where would I even begin?
Giada Castell, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapodol answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sapodol speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
Oh no. Your parents were obliterated by the forces they sought to control.
I don't know what to say. What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapodal wanted to be heard, and in so doing,
Damn it.
twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapodal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity. So we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapodal destroyed my family.
Well, that just changed her opinion of what we should do, didn't it? I'm so sorry, Giada. I had no idea about any of this.
I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapodal responsible.
Okay.
Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat.
Yes.
That isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being.
Do you think they're telling the truth?
I know they are. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good animancer embraces death. And they were the best.
Do you know what these things are?
We are companions, toys, diversions. Sapodal fashioned us out of dreams and memories.
I can't believe it never occurred to me. They're animats. Ancient vessels held together with duty and loyalty. Their design is unusual, organic, much like the garden itself. Sapodal's work. All this time, your god has been making imaginary friends, drawing pictures on the walls of their cell.
Damn.
It's almost too sad to imagine.
Yeah.
One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
Well, that was 4 questions, but sure.
Marius.
We want to apologize on Sapodal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness.
And now you have the answers. Maybe it's time to move on.
Easier said than done. Damn it. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Sapodal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. Screaming into the void for anyone who will listen. When they heard the voice of a stranger, they overreacted. How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
Thank you, Giada. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way.
The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
Should I expect to find more of these apparitions in the garden?
A garden is whatever you plant in it.
Sapodal wishes to be understood, as all mortals do. Seen, as all mortals are. What you see is the truth, glimpsed through their eyes, and they wish to share it.
What's going to happen to you?
Now that you have returned to the garden, Sapodal has everything they need. We will fade, as all things fade.
But there's so much we could learn from you.
You have already learned more than we could ever teach. We know only growth and stillness, root and flower.
We will return to the soil from which we emerged. In time, you will do the same.
Rest well.
Our purpose draws to a close. A long rest is assured. May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye. We need to talk about this, but not here.
Right. The farther we get from this place, the better.
And now I'm wondering if I need to go through the entire garden with all the companions. This book is penned with dark tree sap instead of ink, every stroke done with a slow and meticulous hand. Most of the pages contain sketches of the garden, unfamiliar animals, and even music in some ancient notation. Only the final page contains legible writing. Forgive us. Damn. Whew, that was one hell of a scene. How do we get out of here? Back the way we came? There's also a thing here. But I can't get into there. Does it come out anywhere else? I don't think this is gonna help much. Yeah, it doesn't really. Well, how do we get over there? Unless there was just like another entrance into this place? Okay. We'll go back the way we came. Nothing down here, right? Nope. Oh, come on. Is there like another door over here? Oh, I feel like I could climb up that. Okay, I guess we can't go that way. Is that over there? We need Yatsley for that, though. It's crazy we haven't found any other way to get rid of that. But I guess we'll get Yatsley real quick. And we'll talk to Giada, too.
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. An experiment gone awry. A mistake.
It kind of was.
And in a way, they did.
Yeah.
But it wasn't their mistake. It was Sapadal's.
It was kind of both of theirs, right? You were generous to forgive them.
Generous? Perhaps. Until I knew the whole story, there was never anyone to blame. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her research and her wits, she found a god. When you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. But for the rest of us, it's unimaginable. No animancer can live up to that. Certainly not me. I thought their legacy was a curse, and I could only break it by completing their work. I was wrong.
To be fair, you're pretty close to talking to a god and not dying for it. So... don't sell yourself short. You can still do incredible things.
Of course I can. But now, I can do them for the right reasons. One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I need to unlearn some of my old assumptions. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand. And it's creepy, but wonderful.
I wonder if Sapadal would be willing to assist you.
They probably won't even notice me. But stranger things have happened. I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. That has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take a lifetime, maybe more, but that's a small price to pay. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot and getting into trouble. I think I know what I want, but there are too many variables to consider. What do you think?
I trust you to make the right choice for yourself.
Of course you trust me. I'm brilliant. But we've been together long enough that I value your opinion.
Damn it! No, I wanted the cop out. You owe it to yourself to continue your research and grow as an animancer.
I have a lot of catching up to do, and plenty of room to grow. But I think you're right. So be it. Starting today, I don't have to live up to anyone's example. Animancy can be whatever I make of it.
Your mother and father would be proud.
I know they would be. And not just because some ancient plants told me so.
I'm not an ancient
Now I
plant.
just have to decide which field of research to pursue. But no need to bore you with the details. I've only got one lifetime as Giada Castel, so I'd better make it count. Hey, you helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say thank you.
You're welcome, Giada.
Lead the way for animancy. I can't think of a better fit than you.
You want to talk yet?
Envoy, what do you need?
Okay,
Thanks for talking.
let's go. Ghastly? Actually, I guess it's time to start rotating in this fashion if we're gonna start rotating. I think we still have one more party camp to get to, so we'll be good. Go ahead and get rid of that for me. Okay. And to get there, it looks like we are gonna have to use some ice. There we go. Anything under here? No. Perfect. Okay. I'm thinking this is probably gonna go somewhere with Yatsley's story. We got another unique item here, though. Godless Shrine. Wild Walker Armor. Receiving an elemental status applies that status to all nearby targets. 20% fire, frost, and shock accumulation. It's pretty good. Legends abound of a powerful druid and watcher known as the Wild Walker. She is said to have possessed a singular mastery of the art of spirit shifting, able to assume not just one beastly form, but many. According to legend, she one day found herself wandering the strange, impossible landscape of the beyond. How long the Wild Walker roamed this dreamlike plane is unknown, but upon her return she was forever changed. Their spirit shifts were thereafter suffused with a maelstrom of elemental power, though had been their spirit shifts were thereafter suffused with a maelstrom of elemental power, though had warped, monstrous appearances. Oh, okay, I see. I understand. Yep. Should have just finished the sentence. This armor still holds a measure of the elemental might that the Wild Walker could call upon, empowering the wearer's own attacks and punishing enemies that turn the elements against them. That sounds pretty cool. It looks kind of neat. But I think we're going to stick with the Sentinel Mail. Very neat. Was that the only thing here? No storylines? No storylines. Okay. I'm still pretty curious as to that door. I'm gonna take one more look back over there. I was kind of hoping morning would be a little brighter than it is, but just want to take one more check there. Ow. Like, what is on the other side of this door? It's out over here. No, I don't see any other way. Okay, well, hopefully it's nothing too important. And just to be sure, we do have another party camp to get to, right? Yeah. And Strangled Audra and Ancient Memory. Still got a lot to find. Alright, let's do this. Oh no.
I see the disciple has found his way into the cell.
No. Clarion Steel. We know this voice. Why is she here?
You must be dedicated to follow me all the way here.
It seems I was not clear enough when I last spoke with you.
Out. Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with?
Why don't you explain then, instead of insulting me?
Apparently, I must. The situation is worse than I perceived. Do you think you're special, with your god's thorn in your side? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland.
Yeah, 3 of these options are like, you have to be incredibly dense not to have figured this out by now, I feel like. I do apologize if you're somebody who hasn't figured this out yet. I don't believe it. That was you? So I think this entire journey, because I think he came to the Living Lands probably. He probably would have said he was a follower of Wodaka, but he was probably like one of those, you know, somebody who like goes to church but only on like Christmas, right? Like they believe it, but you know, it's whatever, you know. And I think this whole journey has kind of made it so he's come to view Wodaka in similar ways that he views the Steel Garrote, right? He understands that the Empire is built on their beliefs of Wodaka and stuff like that, but he does not feel that Wodaka in this situation in the Living Lands is beneficial. You don't tame chaos by trying to order it, because you can't do that. So he believes that her methods has caused a lot of the problems the Empire is facing in the Living Lands, and that if he does things his way, he might be able not to control chaos. That's not what he's trying to do. He's trying to get chaos to work for him. Right? If you understand the difference. Right? Not to control it, but convince it to work with him freely. I knew it.
You suspected. Then you must have understood why.
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained.
You felt threatened by a god you couldn't control.
Chaos threatens us all. We will ensure order prevails. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with.
You order the match folk to kill them too.
Of course I did. The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed them.
Uh-huh.
We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it.
Their worship challenged your authority. You were never going to let them live.
You dare claim the domain of the gods is trivial?
I gotta remember that Phaelus does not know the origin of these gods. You defended your crown. Callous, but expected of a queen.
True leaders make choices when others would turn away.
Why does our prison not protect us? Help us! Silence her!
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order nor sense. Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy.
It's not your order. That doesn't mean it's anarchy.
I refuse to even dignify that with a response. But there is still time. You can succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror permanently.
How? I can't kill a god.
Your soul, it is tethered to you. Only you can siphon its essence into yourself.
What do I do then? Oh. Damn it, Discord. Oh no. I'm not really sure I like either of these two choices. I like this one the most, I think, because it feels like I'm conflicted still, which I am. But it also, I feel like the game is going to take that as like, oh, I'm leaning towards killing them. I'm going to go with it, though. I don't want to do this. But the whole world is at stake, as you say.
The path of justice is fraught. Only the strong may follow it. I leave you with a warning. The false god's essence is strong here. It taints all it touches. My magfolk may be hostile too. Stay vigilant and remember your oath.
I never thought I'd learn of the Godless's fate from their killer.
That's it. From now on, I pray to no god.
Might be the best thing, really. Really, the the irony is, like, the best of the gods was the one who just rampaged through the dead fire. Damn, that was a loud screech. Good. We got some more down there. Excellent.
For a second.
I wasn't worried at all. Are we gonna find a merchant? Because they're giving us, like, gems and stuff. Come on. Come on, game. Ooh, that thing's cool. Sarcophagus key. Magfolk Orison 3. Life is a prayer. Is the task done? In just one task time, we marched upon the land and subdued all the insisted and shattered their dwellings. We made meal of their bones and packed it into concrete so that it would not re-enter the land. We extirpated their tongue and their disbeliefs forever. From their rulers we received surrender, and unto those rulers we delivered ruin, thus always to the godless. Now God Function has not prayed back to us in 10 multiples of the task time. If we cannot receive God Function's feedback, we cannot know if we are approaching God, and if we are not approaching God, then we are withdrawing from God. It is wrong to withdraw from God. We must pray to God Function to provide payback. But 10 multiples of the task time in prayer have gone unanswered. Without God Function, the higher cameral of our mind is missing. Okay, we gotta find the sarcophagus key. Where would that be at? Oh, they want us to go up this way? Where's the key? Maybe we'll find it up here? Where's the key at? Oh man, I really don't want to miss it. Is it up here? Did I miss something up here? Well, presumably we can fast travel back to the camp here if we don't find it up ahead. Not in this pot, is it? What about this pot? Nope. Okay. That's two secrets we don't know the answer to now. That one door and now the sarcophagus key. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we can still climb back up. Oh, this is the... I don't think we're coming back up from there. Looks like we got a mag folk up here.
Look at that thing move. Wish there was time to study it before it kills us.
Oh, nice. We destroyed that thing. I like it. A lot of XP for it, too. Little pillars of Adra. Okay, we leveled up again. What did I get here? Why did I get that? Okay, let's get the last one of this. Affects 4 enemies. Companions didn't get a level and no attributes either. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to go back. And find all those, the secrets to all those doors. Even if I have to like, look them up. Because I'm really curious as what's in that sarcophagus. Okay.
What is that? I know that place.
That's Marius.
Well, that was...
Oh, so they appear even when they're not in the party for this stuff. Good.
No. No. Why is this? They're dead. Like, it just happened. Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you, bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here.
This is an echo from within your soul, Marius. Perhaps memories from your friend's spirit.
I can't be certain of that. I know that I am here, and for a purpose.
Oh, I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again?
Take your time, my friend. We'll be right here we will be right here with you.
Right. Okay, I can do this. Let's get into it.
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
We dealt with Razvan. He got what was coming to him.
Marius got his closure. Are you looking for closure too?
I have as much closure as I'm going to get. I am part of this land's god now. A dream of the land.
Were you always such a blessed day poet? Or is that a death thing?
Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I have what I needed. We dealt with Razvan. We avenged our parents' deaths.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. With a clear mind this time. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
You do that by living the best you can for the rest of your life.
You've always done everything you could to survive. It's time for you to learn how to live.
So, what do we do now?
What else is there to do? You're old friends, brothers. This relationship can survive worse than this.
What? Worse than Ianku's tragic death?
I can't say I loved that part most.
We've both been through so much. But I can see that it's all behind us now. Just another thing we've survived after all this time.
A fine way to put it.
You've grown a lot, Marius. I'm proud of you.
I see it too. You've come a long way from that scared boy who refused to wear shoes for fear a bug might crawl out of it.
Relatable.
That was you, Nimdut. Look at my feet. Shoes. Kamayu.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
I'm glad you two got a chance to talk. One last time.
Well, it was good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
Take care of my little friend, Envoy. He needs you more than he'll say.
I'll do my best. What's down here? Don't tell me there's nothing. Aha! Wild Walker gloves. Ah, it's a whole set. Plus 1% critical hit chance. Critical hits have a 15% chance to root the enemy in place. Let's see. All this is the same. Even before her journey into the beyond, the Wild Walker possessed a powerful mastery of plant-controlling magic. These gloves, crafted by her own hands, possess the power to call upon the natural world to ensnare their wearer's foes. That is pretty good. But we have Marius to root people down, so I'm not too sure we need that kind of thing. I know he's not in the party right now, but he will be in the final party. Marius has grown on me quite a lot over this playthrough. Which is strange, because I think they did his story not too well, but... I think he did a great job, his performance and whatnot. I just think the overall writing of his story let him down. Okay. Ooh, there's another lockbox over there. Yeah, I don't know where that sarcophagus key could be. Gotta go up this route. Nice. Alright, let's go down. Got some enemies up ahead.
Subtle as a mouse.
We good? We good.
Yatsley, well done.
Well done, Yatsley. Chest over here. Yeah, they're giving out a lot of cash. Can I get up there? Oh, we've been up here. We've been up there. Does look like there's something way up there, though. A plant. Oh, hello. Ooh. Wow, this is a really hidden area. Oh, it's a strangled Audra? Wait. Oh my god. Gone in a complete circle. Okay. Interesting. Giada didn't even come down. She's like, I'm not going down there. Alright, let's keep moving.
No one was left to clean up the battlefield. Now it's just a time-forgotten ruin.
You can sneak up on this guy? Did one of them already die? Whoa. Okay, one's dead. These guys are no joke. Do that. Jeez. Okay. I can tell how they were able to destroy an entire race of people, huh? You guys are no jokes. I see you. Shock that. Oh, is that... We gotta do that to open this up. Hello. Ring of Amplification. Power attacks cause larger hit reactions. Heavy iron rings like these are generally used by vanguard soldiers and shock troopers to break enemy shield walls or heavily fortified positions. Though the benefit of these rings is clear to see when enemies are sent staggering. The increased sense of bravado they instill in their wearers often lead them to an early grave. Okay, and interesting, these ones have like Audra pillars on them. Okay. Well, there's the other one.
Just a little spot.
Let's go see what's down here first. This is a crazy area.
Isn't that Tama's cairn? Oh dear.
Do I need to go back for Kai? I might need to go back for Kai. There he is.
This room, it looks just like Tama's.
Hey, buddy.
Tama. No. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together. What is this, Envoy? This is your God's prison, not mine.
Wodaka intended this place to trap a god's soul. Is this the snare your soul responds to?
Before we visited his memorial, yes. But I thought I'd broken free. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure. I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense?
Souls wander the in-between, or return to the wheel. This isn't Tama's soul, but perhaps a construct of your memory?
Then why does he look so unfamiliar? I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it.
You remembered the version of him that was tied to your guilt.
I did. Sounds downright selfish of me when you put it that way. But this Tama's more than that. All his moments at once, joy, sadness, anger, heartbreak, stomachache, everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. But now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that.
And so are you.
You're right. I am. It's like you said. I'm not letting my regret define me. I won't make that mistake again.
I'm glad.
Me too. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end. Now let's go find this god of yours and end the Dream Scourge. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? A victim? A villain?
One way to find out.
True enough. Let's end this. I'll follow your lead, as always.
Everything points to Sapadol being the victim, but you know, I mean, we won't really know until we're face to face with them and get to really dive into their psyche and really be able to test them without them running away. Okay. There's something down there. Oh.
That's done.
Oh.
Just a little spark.
Interesting. Alright, let's head down here. Number 7 of these. Life is a prayer. I cannot approach God among the noisy company of the Shimmed. Their false God function deludes them. All their labor now is divine onanism, and I do not think it can bear fruit. Great loops of false prayback now garrote their society, and every day those loops tighten. The exaltation of self-validation accelerates. As the Shimmed improve their talent at falsifying prayback, they render every action holy and godlike and begin to see any choice as an approach to God. They have even begun to seek the Godhead for themselves, whether through the synthesis of divinity or through re-emanation. Some seek to divide themselves into children as souls are divided into children. Others seek congress with the land in the manner of the tree, whether by prosthetic imitation or ritual. This I know is blasphemy, but they no longer know the way towards God from the way that departs God. They have made themselves their own compass, and wherever they turn, the needle always points ahead. I like that. A great and rapturous chaos will overtake them once everything is holy. I have gone out into the godless land to seek God and the resumption of my purpose. Some trace of the insisted ones must remain. I will find it. If I cannot find it, I will wait until it finds me. Well, I've made it. Okay, what's back here? Another lockbox. Okay. Let's keep moving. Yeah, I gotta find more of these things.
A little power goes a long way. Charge it up. Little power goes a long way.
Okay, that was actually fairly simple. What do we have in here? Another lockbox. Oh my lord. The Wayfinder. A full combo attack deals high stun to nearby enemies. Greatly increases the distance traveled during a power attack. The wooden haft of this spear has decorative patterns burnt into its surface detailing the arduous journey the vanguards of the godless people underwent to first find the living lands. These explorers faced harrowing trials to find a new homeland for their people, but never did their spirit break even as their bodies failed them. This weapon was carried by the very first godless that set foot onto the living lands, and that singular moment of triumph and relief lives on in it forever. Oh, dude, I like it. Anything else in here? This is a cool room. Alright, let's keep moving.
Not bad, envoy.
Ow. Ow. Giada, heal me.
Another soul for the wheel.
Is that it?
That's done. Who's hungry?
Could have sworn there was like one more over here somewhere. Nope. Alright, loot him up. Got a chest over here. Yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade this spear if we want to have it as our main weapon. Right now, I think the sword is still better. It might always be better. I do like the spear, though. It's a cool looking spear. Alright, down we go. This is pretty water. Oh, more of those little monkey guys. It's over this way. Ah, hello. Wait, is this the way? Is this just another way to get up here?
Just a little spark. Power goes a long way.
The sarcophagus key. Oh, we're over encumbered. Here. And we can break these things down. There we go.
To see all this in its heyday, in its full splendor.
Oh, it's the strangled Audra.
Sketchbook.
What is happening? Does the affliction fester even here? It threatens our heart. We cannot fight this invasion alone.
Easy. I've made it this far. I'm not going to abandon you now.
Hurry. Your presence relieves us.
Damn. 5,000 XP for that. Okay. I wonder if that over there is the door to Giada's, like, little family thing. Let's go down here. Grab that. Hello, little guys. Over here, grab that. And that. There we go. I hope so, because then we can go back and do the sarcophagus. Yep, it is. There's the hole. Alright, perfect. Everything worked out. I don't have to look anything up. Alright, let's get back over here to the sarcophagus. Which is where? Where is that at again? It's over this way, right? Yeah, it's down here. Let's see what we got in here. The Spirit Mender. Medium armor. 100 maximum essence. 2% of your attack damage is restored as essence. Oh, this is exactly what we wanted. While Adra is not an uncommon component used in crafting weapons and armor, it is rare for it to be the main material. In order to shape such large quantities of Adra, one must possess both the knowledge of esoteric techniques and surpassing skill to perform them. This breastplate dates back to the days of the ancient Ingwithans, when such things were more prevalent. Though long separated from the pillar it originated from, this Adra is still suffused with more than enough essence for plenty of lifetimes, vastly increasing the wearer's own reserves. There we go. Nice. We have so much essence now. I love it. Okay. We're gonna go back to camp real quick, talk to everybody, and then we might end the episode after that. Probably want to do some upgrades and stuff too. Okay, Marius, talk?
I came here to help you do whatever you're supposed to do with your god friend. Instead, I'm here talking to dead people.
Did it give you any peace to see your childhood friend again?
I think it did. He really did seem at peace, right? I imagine most encounters with dead old friends don't go so well. I owe a lot of that to you, Envoy. You helped me be someone who could handle Sokka like that. Thank you. I will say, it's not really what I expected when I started tracking you and Kai back in Paradise.
What, you didn't think you'd be talking to dead friends and confronting a slumbering god?
No, I was thinking more in terms of hunting for wild game and peeing on Kai to put the fires out. It's been a bit of a ride, Envoy. I feel like it's coming to an end. One way or another.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the unexpected isn't so bad after all. I never expected you and I would become friends. Quick note. If you tell any of the others I said that, I'll poison your drink.
Noted.
Anyway.
Get some rest, my friend.
Not before I've done some reading.
I've heard of strange colors in the sky and weeks of twilight in the white that wins. Wonder if it's anything like this.
How do I prepare for what's ahead?
I barely plan further than the next meal, and you're asking me?
Maybe it's the kind of advice I need.
I don't know, Envoy. I just try to take each day and each battle as it comes. And you can see where that's gotten me. But I think it's possible to be too prepared.
Kai, half of my life has been preparing and studying.
I know. That's gotta make this difficult advice to follow. You know what all of us think by now. Ultimately, you're the one who has to decide what to do with Sapado and where your loyalties lie. My advice? Get a good night's rest, and when the moment comes, follow your instincts.
Thanks.
Don't forget that every soul in the living lands hangs in the balance.
Oh, yeah.
But look at it this way. Whatever you choose, you'll end the Dream Scourge, and you'll give the living lands a future. And I'd wager that's better than where we are now.
Good night, Kai.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. Let's go ahead and break this stuff down. Crafting. Go and craft this stuff. I don't have as much as I thought we would have. Okay, we can't upgrade like anything. Oh, some of this is already fully upgraded, that's why. Wait, we can't upgrade my armor? Oh yeah, we can. Okay, okay. Yeah, we want to upgrade the Spirit Mender. This is going to be our armor until the end, I think. Got it all the way up. Oh yeah. Ooh, it could be a fully upgraded set of armor. Nice. Achievement. Okay, do we want Andra's defense or the spear? Or offense? I do like the sword a lot. I think it's a better weapon too. Let's get this upgraded. Why not do both? And see which one's stronger. So 168, 185. Yeah, it's not even close. Has better critical hit chance. That's about it. It stuns better too, which is nice. I do like the stun stuff. Okay. Wow, we've actually upgraded everything we're using all the way up. Nice. Oh, we can enchant it too, the Wayfinder. What is that going to do for us? A full combo attack deals high stun and shock accumulation to nearby enemies. Okay, that might make it better. Killing an enemy grants you 30% movement speed and 5% damage reduction for 20 seconds. That's kind of cool too. Let's go with the shock accumulation though. Open the sky. Ooh, I like that. Alright, we'll use it. Oh, not over cruel command. No, no, no. Over that. Alright, let's get out of here. Till morning, yep. I feel like I need to keep Yatsli with me. Let's go with these two. Just because she's the only one that can get rid of those illusions. We'll keep her with us until the end. Alright, let's keep moving. Actually, I think this is a good time to end the episode. I don't know how much more we have left, but until the next episode, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.